'Tis the season of giving, and there are a whole bunch of reasons why we give. Depending on the family role that we may have developed, that little part in us that needs other people to like us is going to be a factor in why we give. What is our motivation for giving? Now, let me give you some examples. A hero is going to say, I have what you need, so I'm going to give you what you need so that I feel good and everybody else can see. And I'm going to have pictures taken and I'm going to post them and I'm going to put it in the newspaper because I want the world to know how generous I am. That's not about the person for whom we got the gift. It's really about me. So let's think about that. How does the other person feel when we do that? Well, did they want their picture taken and did they want to have it posted? That's a great question to ask. An enabler is going to give so that the public will think well of the person who is being enabled. So if the person is sitting on the couch and I'm worried about the other person who should be receiving a gift from them, I may go buy the gift. I may wrap it up. I may write a letter saying how much that person loves the person who's receiving the gift while the person's still sitting on the couch. Why do I do that? Well, I'm afraid of what the community or the family is going to say about that person if they don't show up. Well, they didn't show up, and it wasn't my job to cover their behind. And if they feel bad in the family because they didn't bring something, then maybe they'll learn something. So that's something to think about. A fawn is going to give for different reasons. They're going to give with some anxiety because if they don't get the right gift, then the person whom they fear or whom they are feeling anxious about may have some displeasure about them. And that would be terrible. So they need to make sure they overgive and make sure that they are happy with them. So again, I'm giving to you so that I feel good about myself. So my circumstances feel better after I've given. Like I said, there's a whole bunch of reasons to give. The scapegoat is going to give probably pretty half-heartedly because either way they're going to be screwed. People are going to criticize them no matter what they do, so why try? Maybe they won't show up with anything. Maybe they won't show up at all. That's worth considering. The invisible one is going to hide as much as possible. They don't want their picture taken for gifts. They may or may not show up. They may or may not bring a gift. They're going to stand in the background. They're not going to talk to people. They're not going to interact. They're going to hate every minute. They're going to get out as fast as possible. So that's another role that we can play. So ultimately, think about what role do you play in your family? And how does that impact how you give? And how do you get out of that role? How do you stop that part of you from needing to show up in the holidays so you can be your true self with excellent boundaries, letting other people show up for themselves, showing it for myself, how it makes my core values feel satisfied, where I feel like I've done what I need to do for me to feel within myself that I am at peace and I am at rest, and nobody else needs to like it. So I hope that you have a lovely holiday season, and I will see you soon.